loves, welcome back to the channel. This is Tanisha. In case you don't know me, you can consider subscribing, pressing that bell icon. I am sure, or I would at least try my best to give you a lot of value through this video, so stay tuned till the end. You can also check me out on my Instagram account at Rathod Tanisha_, because everything that you see over here is usually styled on my Instagram page. So I try to give you a lot of styling inspos over there and also a lot of entertainment reels and stuff like that. So it would be relevant if you guys can go and check out my Instagram page right now, and you can get like a rough idea of as to what I'm going to speak about, and you can get some idea and inspiration, and you can connect with the video much better. So the link for that will be down below. So I have created a very similar video in the past already as to how I take my pictures and all of that, and that was more like the indoor shoot that I do. So in case you've not seen that, that was more like a lockdown edition of how I take my pictures at home. So you can go and check that out. First and foremost thing that is very important for a picture is the hero piece. So the hero piece could be anything. So my hero piece would be a outfit or a piece of the outfit, maybe a top or jeans, or even accessory can be sometimes a hero piece. So sometimes I like to take one piece of, like, say some sunglasses or maybe a very cute bag that I want to highlight. So basically hero piece is the piece that you want to highlight in your picture. Actually it can be the whole outfit as well. Sometimes it can be your hair. If you've got a nice blowout or something like that, you can use your hair as the hero piece as well. So for example, this is a top which is a neon color top. So now this is going to be the centerpiece, and I'm going to create the outfit all around it. I will try to use colors which does not take away the attention from the top itself. And this is actually a sheer top that you can see right over here. So that is why I'm going to use this tank top that I got from H&M way back. So it will give like a very nice, like a nude color sort of a look. And then with that I was thinking to go for like either pants like this or either like jeans like this. So I don't want to go for this because ये बहुत ज़्यादा texture और बहुत ज़्यादा वो हो जाएगा. And then for accessorizing I have these two options, I think. So I might go for any of them because they both of them like match really properly. But maybe this one, it looks very yellowish on the screen, but it is more like orangey shade. And also luckily I ordered these very cute finger rings, such beautiful detailing finger rings. The second thing that is very important is going to be the location. And for the outdoor location, I usually sometimes when I'm roaming around in the, you know, like the nearby area, I usually try to see if there are some nice clean walls or some nice colors all around, or some nice cafe or aesthetic cafes or something like that. I just randomly go and check out 2 to 3 places and start clicking over there. That's how I've been doing it lately.
So we are going out for shoot right now. It is actually a moment where we are going to search for locations. So I'm thinking to go for something like a white or a plain background like this or like that. But still we have like a lot of greens over here, so that is why I'm not going to take the greens. So basically we'll set up the tripod stand right now. Hold this keys for me.
Good से खाना पड़ेगा. बहुत ज़्यादा लाइट नहीं आ रही ना. राधिका बस ठुक मत जाना, तुम रोड में हो, थोड़ा कम this side. The sunglasses from Amazon, organic top, pants from Shein. We've set up the tripod stand over here. We'll use the phone right now. This is like a dummy phone that we are going to use for right now. The lighting is actually coming from that side, and I don't want very harsh light. So that is why I'm going to stand here. So I just put my phone on timer and then just start randomly posing, and I try to take the poses in like different variation and like in different poses and all of that, like side and front and everything. And since this is the picture where I want the attention to be on the top, so I'm not taking the whole outfit, just till my waistline or something like that. And then I try to play with my accessories as well and use my like sunglasses or play with the hair a little bit, and try to use the sunglasses to create like some shadows or stuff like that and give different angles and all of that. Also I try to take poses where I'm just looking away from the camera and not directly at the camera. It's more like a moody picture. And so basically in this clip actually I was shooting a little bit of reels and all of that and acting a little bit crazy as well. Anyways, let's go ahead and see how the final pictures turned out to be. The tools that you really need, the very important tool is obviously your phone. So I have been taking pictures with my iPhone 12 and it does a very good job. Like put your phone on like a timer or something like that and click and come back, which is a little bit of time taking, but I understand a Bluetooth button is very handy. It's like a very tiny button like this, and it is very handy and it's very comfortable. It works with Android also, it works with iPhones also. The third most important thing is going to be a tripod stand. Tripod stand is very important. It gives the phone a lot of stability. Also, if you want to take some shots which are like at a very high like a height, you can use the tripod to extend it, and you can also reduce it and stuff like that. So it's very easy and convenient. And now coming up to the lighting, which is super duper important. If you're going for outdoor shoots, which I mostly like, I love shooting in the morning hours. I wake up pretty early, like 7 o'clock or something like that, or 8 o'clock or something like that, and then I get ready for and then I go out in the streets, and at that time the sun light is very good. It's not direct sunlight, it's not very harsh. Also, you get the most beautiful lighting like around 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning. Try to find out a spot where there is good amount of sunlight, but also there's some part of shade over there, maybe through a tree or a building somewhere near, that will give a slight amount of shade as well, so that your face doesn't become too exposed when you're clicking the picture. So that is also very important. I first of all just sort down the pictures that I like the most. So I usually give a heart over there. So I take a look at all of the pictures, and then I just make the favorites list, so that it's very much easier for me to later on see what I really like or what I want to post. So the first step is just to like sort off the pictures which are not nice, so that you are at least not confused with a lot of pictures out there. And then on the favorites list, I go once again, and then I try to think about what is actually going to suit with my feed going on right now, because I don't want to repeat the same poses, or I don't want to repeat the same color scheme or something like that. A year or two back, I actually came up with my own presets on Lightroom, and I used to use those presets as well. But right now, I don't know why, I just don't feel like using presets, or I don't feel like using a lot of editing apps. Mostly all of the pictures that I have are very natural. I've literally not touched them at all. But still, here and there, if I need to fix few things, then Lightroom is something that I always look up to. Lightroom actually does not reduce the quality of the picture, which is very important. Let me show you how I'm going about this picture. So here in this picture, I'm just trying to increase the intensity of the pink color, because this is like a neon pink sort of a color, and I want to bring out the intensity. So I'm playing with the saturation, increasing the saturation, and also playing with the luminance and making it more like a brighter sort of a pink color and all of that. And also I played a little bit with the green color, reduced the green color. Now I'm moving on to the lighting section, and then I'm going to play with the shadows, the highlights and stuff like that. I feel like the shadows are like really high, so I'm kind of reducing them. And also the highlights, I like a little bit reduced highlights, and also with the whites are like very bright, so I'm going to reduce that as well. I'm going to increase the blacks, because I really feel that the neon color pops very beautifully when it is placed again like a darker background. After editing the picture, where I just popped up a little bit of colors and here and there, and not much difference is there. If I want to create some like vintage sort of effect or some blur effect, I love using the blur effect, and this I use the Picsart. Picsart is very amazing. Like I love the themes and the masks and the filters over there. So I've been loving using these blur effects from Picsart. Like they are one of the best effects. The blur effect, like this radical blur, you can see like a slight blur all over the circle is happening. And also you have again this different sort of a circular sort of a blur, which is also like a crazy amount of blur, which looks very moody sort of a picture, Apart from blurs, I also love to use the retro 90s film and this 1999 film effect sort of a thing. It gives such an amazing vintage kind of a vibe, and I love the kind of like the mood it sets to my feed. I don't go very dark on them, I reduce the opacity of them definitely. So yeah, there you go. That is pretty much how I do everything, and all I have to say is just go out there and just have fun when you're shooting. When you have fun, it's just going to make everything very light. It's going to make everything really cool. Try to take your best shot, why not? But just don't strive for perfection, or just don't be too obsessed with the background, or too obsessed with the hair, or too obsessed with your body or fat or something like that. It's just absolutely normal. Just go there, have fun, and do not forget to tag me if you're taking some pictures, taking inspiration from here.